Alright, so look, I want you to check this out. In this screenshot, you can see proof of the original app generating over $500,000 every single month. And today, in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to build an app from design to App Store using just one AI tool without writing a single line of code. Bible Chat Daily Devotional is a faith-based app that provides its users with daily scripture readings and AI-powered spiritual conversations. It combines personalized devotionals with an interactive chat feature that helps its users explore their faith through meaningful dialogue. But here's what's crazy, because instead of having to reinvent the wheel, I did something most people would never think to do. And while everyone else is struggling with complex coding tutorials and expensive developers, there is one AI tool that's completely changing the game right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and reveal which one in just a moment, because by the end of this video, you won't just know how to build an app. No, you're gonna have an exact blueprint that I use to go from zero coding experience to a revenue generating app in the App Store. And I spent months testing different no-code solutions, as you can see in all of my past videos, and all the AI tools until I found one that actually works. And today I'm breaking down the entire process step by step, including the mistakes that cost me weeks so that you can avoid them all completely. So let's go ahead and dive in. The AI tool that will take care of everything for us today will be Rocket.new. I added a special link in the description below so you can go ahead and check it out yourself. Every build needs a solid foundation, but before we can start layering in features or polishing the design, we do have to set up the basic outline that does hold everything together. So for this step, we're going to use Rocket to handle all the heavy lifting and then build out the structure along with a nav bar that gives us placeholders for all of the main sections. Now, one of the best parts about Rocket that I really like is that unlike other platforms that lock you in, you actually own your own code completely. You can download it, you can modify it, and you can host it anywhere that you want. Even if you cancel your subscription, your apps and your code stay, well, yours forever. Now, to get that foundation started, here's the exact prompt we're going to send over to Rocket. Hi Rocket, let's build a Bible study app with AI-powered features that can help individuals strengthen their relationship with God. Please build the dashboard first and the nav bar with the corresponding section as placeholders. Dashboard, study, plans, verse locator, and profile. Now, before moving on, important disclaimer, because building apps and making money online are not easy despite what other YouTubers are saying. So in this video, for example, when I'm showing you how to build an app, I'm demonstrating the technical process and the potential. I am not guaranteeing your results. These AI tools are legit, and as you'll see through this video, the techniques, they do work, but success, as with all things in life, it depends on your execution, your timing, and a good chunk of luck. Most apps don't make money right away, and many don't ever make money at all. So I'm not promising that you're gonna get rich quick after this video or that you even quit your job. Do not do that. This is not financial advice or a get rich quick scheme. I'm just showing you what's possible with these tools, and it's a lot. And what you do with that knowledge is entirely up to you. All right, with those expectations set, let's continue building this app, because from that initial prompt, Rocket built the base UI for our app. The dashboard, as you can see, is in place. The nav bar is live with all the section placeholders that we asked for, and the layout is ready for us to expand upon. It's a solid starting point that we're going to keep building as we move forward throughout this video. And as you can see, our app loads with a clean structure, and the nav bar here clearly displays 4 main sections: dashboard, study, plans, and verse locator, along with, of course, profile. Each tab here is clickable, giving me a preview of how navigation will flow once the features are indeed added. And this gives us a strong visual of the overall app design and where everything will live as we continue developing. All right, so now that our foundations are set and ready to go, the next step is to bring AI into the app. And we want our users to have a more personal way of interacting with scripture and guidance. So we're going to integrate Google Gemini and then build out a dedicated AI chat feature with it. So So to set this up, we're gonna first go to my Google Cloud Console here, and I'm gonna copy my API key. Then we head back into Rocket. I'm gonna open up the integrations tab, look for Gemini, and then just paste in my key right in here. So all right, let's go ahead and hit up Rocket with this prompt. Good job. Now please integrate Google Gemini, then build an AI chat interface feature. Build its dedicated section and page, place it in the navbar, and create a shortcut widget in the main dashboard. Please tailor the AI chat interface for our Bible application, whereas a user can connect to find scripture, personal guidance, and wisdom for everyday living. And once that is done, our app now has a fully functional AI chat powered by Google Gemini. And a new section here appears in our navbar, and there's also a widget right on the main dashboard for quick access. And opening that up, I'm just gonna ask for a verse to, let's say, help lift up my day, and the AI responds instantly with scripture and encouragement. So far, everything works smoothly, giving us a personalized and meaningful interaction inside the app. The chat feature already works pretty great, but it does feel a little bit limited if it can only respond in, say, one language. People connect with scripture and guidance in so many different ways, and language is a big part of that. So for this part, I want to make sure that the AI can handle conversations across multiple languages, both in how it replies and in how it understands what the user is actually saying. So let's go ahead and tell Rocket, thanks Rocket, now please expand the AI chat supported languages by allowing it to respond with different languages. Please add a language selection menu when the settings button is pressed in the chat window. The user should be able to configure which language the AI should respond in and be able to analyze messages from different languages. All right, so after setting all of this up, the AI chat feature now supports multiple languages. So here in the chat window, a language selection menu is added under the settings button. And this lets users configure their preferred language for responses. And you can see here that the language currently selected is Spanish, but let's go ahead and go into the settings and change that. Now we can start talking to it. So first I'm going to type in English and the AI will respond to me in French. Next, I'm going to reply in French and the system handles it seamlessly, responding perfectly in the correct language. And so far, everything works really smoothly. And this just goes to show that the AI can adapt and carry on conversations across languages without any issues at all. A dashboard really comes to life when it offers something personal. And instead of just being a place for simple navigation, it should greet the user with content that feels meaningful right away. So for this step, I want to add a widget that delivers personalized prayers and scriptures tailored to each person's spiritual journey. So we're going to give Rocket this instruction to move forward with that. Great job, Rocket. Now in the dashboard, please create a widget that offers personalized prayers and scriptures that's tailored to the user's spiritual journey. Okay, so right after that, the dashboard updates with a new widget showing personalized spiritual content. And we can see here that there are now clear sections with daily prayers, scripture study, and comfort and peace, and each one offering guidance designed specifically for that user. And you might also notice that our dashboard is a lot more engaging now with uplifting content right there from the start. Widgets are where the dashboard starts to really feel like a daily companion instead of just another menu. Since we already have personalized prayers in place, we can now add something consistent and encouraging. Maybe something like a daily devotional paired with motivational content that our users can look forward to every single day. So here's the exact prompt that we're going to use to get that to happen. Awesome. Now please create another widget for daily devotionals and motivational content. And as you can see, there we have it. The dashboard now includes a brand new widget dedicated to daily devotionals and motivational content. On the screen here, the news section appears alongside the others, and each part of it delivers fresh, uplifting messages. It's a simple addition, but it also helps to turn the dashboard into a space that our users will want to really revisit regularly. Okay, so our app is now full of amazing features. So this is a good time to also take a step back and then just get a good look of how everything fits together. So here on the main dashboard, the daily devotionals widget sits right in front, which gives uplifting content right away to our users. And then right here, just below it, is the personalized prayers and scriptures. So let's go ahead and open each section inside that widget to check how it's organized before scrolling through the rest of the dashboard. And from there, we can now head into the AI chat. So let's go ahead and just clear out the old chat log. Let's set the response language back to English and then ask for some prayer guidance. After a short pause, the AI replies with a thoughtful message that is natural and encouraging, and that also confirms that our chat is working exactly as we intended. And now that we're down there, we can go ahead and also go back to our dashboard and then click through the remaining sections. And for now, there are just placeholders here without any real functionality, but the structure at least is ready, and we'll be building those out in the next few steps of this video. Of course, not every project has to begin this way. If, say, you already have a polished design sitting in your Figma, Rocket can also import it directly and generate the code from those frames you made, so your app instantly matches the design that you've already been working on. All right, so just like what we saw in the last initial walkthrough, the dashboard is starting to look full. But one of the most important features we need is structured study. Not everyone knows where to start when opening up Scripture. There can be a lot of options, so giving users guided plans helps them stay consistent and focused. So here I will be building out the study plan section. And to do that, let's go ahead and tell Rocket, great job, Rocket. Now please start building the study plan section. Here, give the user structured journeys through Scripture with themes like godly marriage, mental health, grief and loss, and others. Please make it detailed and complete, catered to the user. And just like that, the app's got a fully working study plan system built right in. Here on the dashboard, there's a new widget showing the currently active plan. So let's go ahead and tap into it, and that should send us straight into the new study plan section. So while scrolling here, as you can see, all the available journeys for us. So let's open the first one to show the full layout. And each plan is broken down into detailed lessons, and activating it makes it appear back on our home dashboard as the active study plan. It's clean, it's structured, and built to keep our users consistent with their studies every day. Okay, so finding the right verse at the right time can make all the difference in the world. So we need a feature that makes Scripture easy to search, to save, and return to whenever it is needed. And that's exactly what the verse locator is built for. A dedicated place where users can look up passages, see their meaning, and then keep track of their favorites. And to push those features into our app, we're going to go ahead and use a prompt like this to get that done by Rocket. Great job, Rocket. Now let's build the verse locator next. Please build an extensive verse locator. The user should be able to search for verses efficiently and then see what it means. Furthermore, give the user the ability to highlight and favorite verses and have a dedicated section to show these verses. So the app updates right away with that prompt with a new section just for the verse locator. There's a search bar here, and then right below it are AI-powered suggestions that guide our users toward relevant Scripture. The integration is smooth, it's organized, and it's personalized to me. Exactly the kind of feature that makes daily study a lot easier and a lot more engaging. So now our dashboard already gives us daily devotionals, but it would be much more meaningful when users can bring in their own words into it. And everyone has their own personal prayers, and being able to write them down directly inside of our app makes the experience unique to each person. So we're dropping this prompt in to make that happen. Great job, Rocket. Now please expand the devotion widget by adding the ability for the user to write their own prayers. It should then be seen alongside the devotion in the homepage. And with this given update, the devotion widget now grows into something a lot more interactive. On the homepage here, there's a section next to the devotion where personal prayers can be written out and saved. I want to see how this works out, of course, so I'm going to say type a short prayer here and then I'm going to save it. And doing that makes it appear right alongside the devotional content. Now, this widget now blends daily guidance with personal reflection, giving our users a place for both inspiration and their own voice. So one of the best ways to keep people engaged is to show them their progress. Even something as simple as seeing how many days in a row that they've been consistent can still be very motivating. To make that possible, we're going to create a streak tracker widget right here on the homepage. And here's the exact prompt we're going to use to get all that going. Awesome. Now please build a new streak tracking widget. I want this to be at the homepage, and it just shows how consistent the user is in using the application on a daily basis. And with that, the app now drops in a streak tracker widget right here, sitting right at the top of the dashboard. And just as we asked for, the widget keeps count of how often the app is used each day, making it easy to track consistency at a glance. Here, you can clearly see the new widget is highlighting the daily streak, giving our users that little push to keep coming back and stay on track with their study habits. Right now, we've built out most of the core features, but one thing still missing is a space for broader conversations. Because not every challenge fits into a devotional or a study plan. Sometimes people are looking for guidance on relationships, on business, or just navigating life in general. Now, to give them that, we're adding a dedicated discussion section. Here's the exact prompt we're going to use. Great. Now please add a new section called discussions. Make sure this section is accessible through the nav bar. In this section, have topics covering relationships, business, and life challenges. Please create thorough topics where the user can look for advice and guidance. After building this, as you can see, the nav bar now updates with a brand new discussion section. So let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see what we have here. And in this section, we're revealed with a collection of topics covering relationships, business, and general life challenges, each designed to give advice and guidance. So let's go ahead and scroll through some of these on the list, open up a few discussions, and then show the content inside. Now, this definitely adds a new layer to the app, which provides our users a place to explore thoughtful guidance alongside scripture and prayer too. So far, anyone can open up the app and then start using its features right away, and that works for testing. But for a real project, we do need proper accounts so that our users can log in, save their progress, and keep everything tied to them. And we're going to make this possible by integrating Supabase and then building the login and the sign-up pages. Longtime fans of the channel know that the setup can be pretty straightforward because we just need to head over to Supabase and create a new project here, then go back into Rocket, open up the integrations tab, link the account, and then select the project we just created. And to get the rest of all of that built out for us, this is the prompt we're going to use to send over to Rocket. Good. Now please create the login, sign up, and authentication system and its pages. Please integrate Supabase for this functionality. And right after the integration here, the app creates dedicated login and sign up pages that are fully powered by Supabase authentication. Let's go ahead and test it out and see if it's all working. So I'm going to create a new account here under the name of Sarah Tests, complete the sign up flow, and then log straight in. On the dashboard and the profile pages, the user information does update correctly, showing the name we just registered. Now, since Supabase is successfully connected, the app now has a complete authentication system ready for real users. As we said earlier, we've been building feature after feature, and now it's time to lock in the last big piece: premium upgrades. Adding a dedicated upgrade page with Stripe checkout lets our users support the app and instantly unlock extra functionality. This will turn everything that we've built into a complete product. All right, so to accomplish that, let's head on over first to our Stripe and grab the PK and SK keys, and then we're going to jump right back into Rocket. And from there, we're going to open up the integrations tab, we're going to connect Stripe, and then drop the keys in to finish linking the account. Now, this is the exact prompt that we're going to use to make all of that happen with Rocket. Great. Now the last feature we need to build is the premium upgrade page. Please create one and make sure it's seen in the nav bar. Please integrate Stripe for the checkout process. And once Rocket does all of its magic and Stripe is connected, the app now adds a new section in the nav bar called Upgrade. Opening it up reveals the premium plan details along with a checkout option, of course, powered by Stripe. Now, I want to try this out, so let's scroll through the page, start the payment flow here, and then complete a test transaction. And there you go. Our app updates automatically with a premium badge on my account, showing the upgrade worked and that all the premium features are now unlocked. Rocket.new makes this even more powerful because when it does add Stripe payments or let's say Supabase authentication, it is not just placeholder code. It's really production-ready functionality. And what that means is as soon as you connect your accounts, you can start processing real payments right away. Okay, so before calling our build today complete, we do need to fix a few details. One of the small but important fixes is the nav bar here. Some of the text is overlapping and the order of the sections could use an adjustment. Rocket actually has built-in error detection and an autofix, so in many cases, it can catch problems like these automatically and suggest a fix or two. But for this one, we're going to be sending a prompt in so we can directly control how the nav bar looks and where each section is placed. So we're going to use a prompt, something like this. Thanks, Rocket. Now, lastly, please fix the nav bar's text as it is overlapping in some sections. Also, please put the profile at the very last and the premium upgrade section right before it. Now, change is very much obvious here, as you can see, with the nav bar updating instantly. The text alignment issues are gone, everything is properly spaced out, and the sections are arranged in a more logical order. The premium upgrade button now sits just before my profile here, which is placed at the very end of the bar. And now looking at it all on screen, the nav bar does feel cleaner, it's better balanced, and it's ready for real use. Now this is where we finally get to see everything that we've done come together. Now I'm going to start on the login screen, of course, and then I'm going to head over to the sign up page to create a new account. I'll call it Jason Tests this time. I'm going to sign up and then log straight in. And from there, we landed on the dashboard, and this is where the full tour actually begins. We're going to start things off with the daily streak widget right here at the top. I'm going to open it to check the stats. Then I'm going to move down to today's verse. A little further below is the daily devotional widget. I'm going to refresh it so you can see how the AI rotates the content automatically. And right under that is the prayer widget, where I'll write out a short prayer and save it. Now back here on the dashboard, we can see that prayer appear right away. And scrolling further down, we'll go through the spiritual content widget here, which includes daily prayer, scripture study, and comfort and peace. Next, we're going to jump into the study plans section. Now I'm going to browse the available plans. I'm going to open one up, and then I'm just going to walk through the lessons. After starting the plan and heading back to the dashboard, we can see that it also shows up here in the study plan widget as active. After that, I'm going to go ahead into the verse locator. I'll pick one of the AI suggestions. I'm going to select a verse. I'm going to favorite it and then highlight another. Then I'm going to open the collection tab here to confirm that both are also saved. And from there, we're going to test out the AI chat. I'm going to ask it for some guidance and it responds instantly. Then I'll switch the chat language to, say, German. I'm going to type a quick thanks and the reply will come back to me in German. After that, we're going to head into the discussion section. Then we're going to choose, say, relationships here in the category and then explore the topics there. Finally, I'm going to go ahead into the premium section. I'm going to go ahead and again complete the Stripe checkout and come back to the app. And right away, my account shows me a premium badge here at the top, confirming the upgrade and unlocking all of my premium features open to me now. And here's what's worth pointing out. These aren't just web demos. Rocket.new actually generates real Flutter apps that run seamlessly on both iOS and Android. So you're not just stuck with a responsive site pretending to be an app. It's a real native performing app. Now, on top of that, Rocket makes the setup easier by giving you frames on the back end so that you can choose whether you want to build a mobile app, a web app, an internal tool, or something else entirely. It's up to you. And if you're not sure what to build, there are templates that are ready to go for you. So check this one out. For example, if you say want to sell a product, they've already got an affiliate marketing landing page that's optimized for conversions. And that's just one of many templates already available. Not only does this save you and me a whole good chunk of time, it also saves credits too. So you can launch from something pre-built instead of having to start from scratch. All right, so for this last part of the video, we're stepping a little outside of the Bible app build to show you something a little extra, because we're going to be connecting a Figma design directly into Rocket and then generate pages from it. Now, the super cool part here is that once it's synced, any update that we make into Figma will automatically reflect in Rocket too. So you can keep designing without ever having to start over. So I'll start in Figma here by opening up a project. Here, we're using an online bike shopping template, and I'm going to select frames number 1 and frame 8. On top of the right corner here, I will click share, and then I'm going to copy the project link. Then I'll move back into my Rocket, open up the main prompt box, and then select import Figma. After linking the account, I'm going to paste in that project link and then hit start import. Rocket asks which frame to bring in, so I choose the prototype page, and again, select frames number 1 and 8. Next, Rocket is asking what tech stack to use, and by default, I'll go with Flutter. A few minutes later, it prompts me to pick a state management option. Now, the choices here are block, getX, provider, or riverpod, or no state management at all. I'm going to select block. I'm going to confirm my choice and then let the process run. After finishing that, Rocket generates the base design inside the app. So looking at the result here, the imported pages are there with only minor adjustments from the original Figma design. It's a very quick way to bridge design and development, along with being a powerful option for keeping app layouts in sync with ongoing design changes. So in this video, we've come a really long way, starting from a simple outline and turning that into a full app packed with features like AI chat, study plans, verse search, devotionals, discussions, and even, of course, premium upgrades. Everything is in place and the app is ready to be used, to be shared, and improved upon. Now, the real takeaway here is that you don't need a big team or months of development to bring an idea to life. With AI tools and the right approach and help from videos like mine, we can build real working products step by step, and this project is living proof of that with your own eyes. So if you've been enjoying this series, please do make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and drop a comment with what you want to see next. Every single interaction really does help me out. So we're going to keep building, we're going to keep experimenting, and I'm going to keep showing you how AI can take ideas from concept to reality. And your suggestions might be the next one we bring to life. Thanks for spending your time with me today, and I'll catch you at the next one.